Hello and welcome to your daily love reading for Thursday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels, and I'm going to bring in 3 decks of cards for this reading today. We're going to connect with the energy around you, your person, your journey. We're going to bring in the true emotional oil painting cards. We're going to bring in the sacred forest oracle and the beautiful heaven and earth tarot. So we're going to connect and see what's going on. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. I am feeling there is a sense of urgency again today to reach out to you, to change things, to make shifts. So if you are connecting with any burning, whether it's you just feeling the burning desire in general, the Kundalini rising, the fact that you want each other, or maybe you're even feeling a burning for the passions that you have, getting a project done, or you feel a sense of urgency to complete a task or to get something done. Or you're feeling burning in the mouth, or you're feeling burning like you're having burning eyes, or maybe you feel like your skin's on fire or you're having hot flashes, or you're feeling burning when you go to the loo, you're feeling burning urine. It's a sense of urgency that you're connecting with. And it's all because things are speeding up. It's all because this wood snake is activating change. So let things pass through your system, breathe and affirm, this too shall pass. And I feel that will calm your energy down and relax you and help you to feel free. So let's shuffle and see what's going on. So thank you, angels. What's the guidance for you today? Well, the message is this too shall pass, especially if you're dealing with ascension symptoms, burning ascension symptoms especially. It will pass through your system. So the energy coming in around the journey today, what do we need to know for the journey today? Thank you, angels. There we go. What's the guidance coming through? What's the situation for you? What do you need to be aware of today? What's the message for you? What's the message coming through for them today? Straight out. Oh, and what's the message coming through for the journey today? What's the message for the journey? Thank you, angels. There is a healing happening. I feel Archangel Raphael around as well, bringing in healing energy. So I am being guided to bring in Archangel Raphael's cards as well. So if you are going through things physically, we're going to bring some physical symptoms, relief, treatment in as well with this deck. So thank you, angels. What's the guidance for you today? What's the guidance coming through for you today? 1 card. What's the guidance coming through for them today? I feel it's that 1, 2 there. I feel there's more though. There's some powerful guidance for them there. What's the guidance for the journey today? The guidance for the journey. I really do love this deck. It's really beautiful. I've had it a while, but I haven't used it for ages, and I've been doing personal readings for myself with this deck, and it's really powerful. Let's bring in some healing energy then from Raphael around you today. So what do you need to know today? What's the guidance for you? 1 card. What's the guidance for them today? What's the guidance coming through for them today? And what's the guidance for the journey? What's the guidance for the journey right now? Thank you, angels. Okay, let's see what's happening then. So for you right now, the guidance, if you're going through any physical things, is scream it out. Now, I'm not surprised this has come out because this is about anger and frustration. And that can affect the sacral chakra, and it can affect this burning urge. It can affect the need for things now. It can make you feel very annoyed with things or frustrated with the situation. So you may need to have a good scream. And when you get the scream therapy card coming out, you could also have something like burning in the esophagus. So, they're giving me fear there as well. So you may well have acid reflux, or, like an acid, like they're saying as well, like your reflexes. Like, so you may be burping more, or you may feel a burning when you're burping, belching, or you may have burning in this area here. You may even have burning in your stomach area. So if you are feeling that, scream it out because you need to release that out of you. Or even channel it into some physical activity, maybe going for a run or doing some kind of physical activity you enjoy, some kind of sport maybe. Or this can be about channeling it into your passions. Even writing down what you're feeling is a way of expressing it. But if you have a good scream, it will help you. Now with the tarot, we've got the Chariot. So this is the Chariot. I'm feeling it's a Chariot. It's actually the King of Wands. Oh, King of Wands, yeah, Knight of Wands. But it's the same kind of energy I'm connecting with the Chariot. When as soon as I picked this up, I felt Chariot movement, urgency, speed, change, shifts, swiftness, things happening. Now, the Knight of Wands means that it means adjustments happening, especially during the season we're in. And in the energy of Aries season, which comes in on the 21st, things are going to move ahead. Even though during that time there is a Mercury retrograde, the guidance is to be in the flow. To be in the flow, allow things to unfold. This too shall pass. So let things pass naturally through your system. Let the journey flow into place naturally. It's about being at ease, calming down, relaxing yourself, taking that step back, slowing down. That's what will assist you. Because this is a card of speed. And, King of Swords as well, King of Wands, planning, thinking, working things out, being very loyal, working out how they can be loyal to you, how they can move forward to you. These are all things on their mind that you're picking up on that's affecting your energy. So there's a big speedy. Now I'm picking up on this as a Chariot, so I'm seeing this as speed, movement, especially between now and July. But the Knight of Wands itself is connected with the Aries season. It's connected with March. Things moving forward, things marching ahead, things falling into place, breakthroughs. And you've got the uncertainty with the thicket of thorns, and you've got stability. So when you feel uncertain, when you're feeling uncertain, when uncertainty is not a stable energy, it's fear. It's what about the next steps? What will happen? It's being afraid of the future, being afraid of just not knowing what's coming. And what gets you through that is stability, because you are a stable being. Why? Because you have support from heaven. So it's not about you having everything you need financially, even though I feel you are working on that and you are becoming more stable within yourself. This is about you knowing that you have angels all around you, that you are not alone, that you are living a stable life when you connect with them. So it's knowing that truth and knowing that power. And that gets you through the thicket of thorns. So when you're going through thorns, remember, you don't get a beautiful rose without thorns. Thorns can hurt. They make you bleed. They cause pain. And if you're going through a thicket of thorns, you're going to get hurt. So this is about trusting the angels to bring that stability in, because wherever you go, whatever you do, the angels are already there. So this is like Archangel Michael walking in front of you, removing those thorns, taking away those thickets, so you can walk through without being hurt, without being pressured or in pain, knowing that you'll be fine. So move into your day and your future that may seem uncertain with the stability and the knowingness that God is with you, that your angels are by your side, that you're not alone. And anytime you need them, you can call on them. And you are a stable person, you are. It's only the ego that brings in the instability, because the ego brings in the doubt, and then you start questioning everything, and then you feel things are up in the air, you don't know what's going on, you feel even more that uncertainty. And remember, uncertainty is a future tense. It lives in the what if scenarios we make up in our minds. What if it doesn't go to plan? What if it doesn't work? What if I never see them again? What if this, that, and the other? And it puts you into fear and doubt and illusion. It's illusion. What is real is the present moment. That's where the stability is. So anytime you go off into your own head and you start worrying and doubting things and going into the uncertainty, breathe into the now and affirm, I am safe. And know that you've handled it before, you'll handle it again. Remember, in the past, if you went through some uncertainty, you got through it. You got through it, you survived, and you'll survive again. And especially if they're being a bit shady wearing that mask, because, you might be thinking, I don't know what's going to happen, because they're wearing a mask still. They're acting shady. They're not being honest with me. They're not opening up to me. I don't know what to do. But this is a very fertile time for change. You've got pregnancy here as well. And what I'm actually connecting here as well is, first of all, we've got pregnancy, DNA, and fake news. The first thing I'm connecting with is, remember, what you see on social media is illusion. Okay, so for example, if they're making out everything's wonderful on social media, it's fake news. Social media can be like fake news. So you have to look beyond that. I feel that someone, not everyone this will resonate with, but perhaps just one person watching may have received word that your person is maybe pregnant with someone else. There could be a pregnancy. I feel it's fake news. It's not real. It's not happening, okay? So understand that. You've got to look beyond the illusion before you panic and start doing things you may sabotage with you in your own self. If you receive fake news through your mind, false experiences that appear real, or false evidence that appears real, you go into ego, it spirals out of control, and then you cause problems for yourself. What I'm actually connecting here with is that pregnancy is possible for a lot of you with this person, because it's written in the DNA. In other words, you're meant to have children, you're meant to be together. There could also be letters there connected with the child's name, DNA. Okay, they give me Daniel especially. Okay, the word Daniel is coming through, and Daniel is also the angel of marriage. So I feel this is also a sign about things coming in the future. So remember, uncertainty is fake news. What that means is when you go into your mind about things and your mind plays tricks on you or creates scenarios that aren't real, it's fake news. So look beyond the ego and know that you are stable. And I feel this is also saying to you, you need to be stable to have a pregnancy or to build something new, to bring new life into the world with your person. So if you're thinking, I really want to get pregnant or I want to have this with my person, you want that when they're stable and you are together, not when they're wearing a mask and they aren't around. So I feel things are being shifted around so you can have the life you want with them. And this is written in the DNA, even if they're wearing a mask, you can see through the illusion. So the guidance for them today is you'll feel better soon. So if they've been going through anything, let's see what the other one is, allow it to run its course. If they've been going through anything, it's going to get better soon. So I'm feeling this, especially if they've been going through any ascension symptoms, it's going to get better soon. Or if they've been going through any grief or any pain or any loss or anything that's really affected them emotional, in their emotional mind and their senses, their feelings, it's going to get better. So if you're a masculine watching this, for example, yes, it will get better for you. Just allow it to run its course. Allow it to unfold. Allow it to be. Allow yourself to be. Allow yourself to feel what you're feeling. Because you are going through major changes. And I do feel there may have been a death for someone. Someone's masculine may have gone through a death recently. A change. There could have been some kind of death. And I connected with this yesterday. So there could have been a loss. They could have lost a loved one. Whether it was an animal, a family member, a friend, someone they were very, very close to, or they may feel like they've been through an ego death, or they're going through an ego death. And I feel that's what they're doing as well. They're going through an ego death. And they've got to allow it to run its course. And you have to allow it to run its course too. And remember, you're going to feel all of this while they're going through it. That's why you may need to have a good scream, because you're going to feel what they are feeling. And it can bring up frustration, but it can also bring up anger and immense sadness. So you need to scream it out. But it will get better. And they know they have to let go, okay? So they just have to let go and allow things to happen naturally here. This is, again, surrender, not holding on so tight to everything in their life. Allowing things to go so they can be created. And that brings balance in. It brings in balance. I love these cards, it says things underneath. So you've got, it's an amazing change here. And what they're saying is, there's change coming in and balance through the things that are going on. So I'm seeing the Two of Pentacles here and the Four of Pentacles as huge change when they let go. And that's why we've got the Death card there. So the guidance for them is purification. Allow it to run its course. You're being purified right now. You're going through a cleansing. You're going through a change. So you may feel under pressure from this. Anxiety, decisions, time's running out. That's how they feel. This is why I'm connecting with this sense of urgency as a burning feeling. Burning urine if you go to the toilet. Burning eyes because they're looking at their situation. They need to make changes, or they may be crying or shedding emotion. And that can make your eyes burn as well. Burning mouth because they want to express themselves. They want to get things out. And they may be holding on to things inside, and that's causing resentment. So that can cause burning in the gut or the esophagus or the stomach area. Feeling all the heat, the kundalini rising. So they are feeling like they are under a lot of pressure right now to make changes and make decisions and work things out. So the best thing you can do is have compassion. And that will bring a cleansing and a purification, because they are being purified right now in many ways. The wood snake is purifying them by releasing things in their life that don't serve them, that may be hindering their progress or causing a delay. So the energy around the connection, look at this, cut out toxins. And that creates great change. Again, they give me fear. When we cut things out of our life, whether we are happy about it or not, it causes fear. So cutting out toxins is things that need to be healed, purified and washed away. So toxins can be physical toxins, like physical things you're taking into your energy field that do not serve you, like smoking cigarettes or drinking alcohol, or doing things just toxic for you, like eating too many sugary things, or what that means for you in your body. But toxins are also about toxic people, toxic environments, toxic situations, things that no longer serve. And that's what the wood snake is bringing in, a release of those things. And that's why there's so much change right now. That's why your dreams will come true. So your dreams are going to come true in time when these toxins have been released. So we've got also, this is about things like debt. So I'm feeling, first of all, karmic debts are being healed. Karmic debts, things that need to be released, like karmic relationships or credit issues, things to do with finances. These are things that are being released. Job issues. Moving on from anything that's toxic or not serving the soul. Remember, not everything feels toxic, but it's toxic because it needs to go. You've outgrown it. It's a habit, it's a comfort zone. That's still toxic because it's hindering change, or it's hindering transformative power. It's hindering transformation. So it's about recognizing what needs to go. And I feel that someone watching may be dealing with bad credit. Maybe your person's got really bad financial issues, or you've been dealing with something there. You're going to recover from that. There's going to be a recovery from debt, or being unemployed, or having bad credit. There's going to be a recovery there. You just have to be flexible and be in the flow. And again, flexibility is about being in the flow, not taking things personally if things don't go to your plan, allowing things to go to God's plan, not being triggered if you make plans and then they change or something doesn't go right, because it's always going right. You may just think, oh, that went wrong, but it didn't. It went right in its own way. So affirm, everything is always working out for me. So there's a big message here today to be flexible, to be adaptable, to be in the flow, to let things just pass through your system, to scream it out, to let things unfold naturally, and that will shift things forward. Because everything that's happening right now to you is happening for you to grow you and to grow them. So you both recognize what's important, that time is running out. So there'll always be enough time, but time is the one thing we can't get back. We can't make more time. We can ask Metatron to stretch time, but we can never have enough time. So the more time you have, the better. So obviously they know it's urgent now for them to make changes. And this is why they're going through loss or grief in their life, whether it's financial loss, losing a job, or losing a person, or losing a loved one, whatever it is, to make them see that life is short and things need to change. And that's what you need to know. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.